and gentlemen, today to look at so this is October November 2023 paper, IGCSE technology. So the database task. So for this task, the first part is already done. The first part, which is very basic to most students. They don't have a problem importing the table, supporting this and importing the other table. Then I've also done the relationships. So as you can, these are the tools involved: the games, the platforms. Relationship is established. But if you have any challenge in importing, creating relationships and all other stuff, you can state that in the comments and I will do a video for that. So emphasis in the report, which is task number question number 21. So the question is saying, using fields from both tables, produce a tabular report that does this. So whenever you are tasked to do a report, take note that these points, especially the points that comes on top of shows only, they have to be done in a query. So the important thing is this area is to be done in a query in order to get your 6 marks. So otherwise, if you go straight to do the report, then it means you are giving away marks or you are leaving out marks that is to do with the query, which could even affect you to around half, if not more than half the marks. Alright, so I'm going to do that now. So it means a task that requires a report or a label. The first thing to do is a what? The first thing to do is a query. So using fields from both tables. So to do is so as you can see, my relationship is already done. So I'm just closing this relationship to prompt me to save. It's fine. So I'm going to do my create and I'm going to use my query wizard. So you could use query design, so it's still the same. So okay, in book query, then using fields from both tables. So I'm choosing platform, select all the fields, come here, choose games, select all the fields. So that's choosing the fields from both tables, isn't it? So we have platform and we've got games, select all the fields. So both tables, I've selected the fields. Go on to click on next, keep on everything, then you can give your name. So this query, I'm just going to name it one. In the IGCSE exam, it's more like you have at least 2 queries. So this should be query 1. Then I'm just going to click on finish. So my query is out, and the query is just like a table, isn't it? Or a query is just rather a table. Now, what we want to do is we want to do the task that is on hand now. Select the records where game title includes the text spot. So we want where the game title includes sport, year release 2020, 2011. So I need to search the field game title and search for sports. Then game release 2011 or later. So first of all, game title. If I come here and just search for my game title. So game title is here. So as you can see, this is my game title, and they want a game title that includes the word sport. You can see the word sport here is located in different positions. It could be at the end, it could be in the middle, most likely as well could be at the start. So the mistake that most students do here is they just type the word sport as a criteria, and it's a mistake. So if I come here, right click, design view, and I just go on this and say sports. Okay, what this should be an error. If I put here, I run this query, you see, it just produces nothing, isn't it? So I don't have any records pulled out. So the correct thing here is when they say include, it means the word spot is in a sentence. So what you need to do is you need to use the word and you need to use a star, then you say spot, then tab. So tar star. Now we are saying I need the word spot to be picked. It could be at the start, it could be at the center, it could be at the end of a sentence. Then I'm just going to run. So after running this, you can see it is pulled out enough records, and about 90 records. We started with so many, it could be in the 900 or 1000, but now we are left with only that include the word spot. So you can see there is a word spot in each and every record here. So let's move on to the next one. Release year is 2011 or later. So what I'm going to do is I also need to find release year. So release year is here, 2011 or later. So that means greater or equal to 2011. Yes, 2011 or later. So I need to go to my design view. Then I need to go to my release year. Then I say greater or equal to 2011. Then I'm going on to run. So 2011 or later. So you can see they should be 2011, 2012 going up. And my records are now 31. Now I go back to the question. This is a show only these records. Now what I'm going to do, simply going to do here is to save my query one. So I can just close the query and it will prompt me to save. Yes, I'm done with the query part. Now the next part is to do the report, shows only. So this is where the report starts, where they saying show only. So which means I need to now go on to do my report. So for the report, again, I'm going to create report wizard. Then I choose, now I don't choose the tables, I choose the query. That's my formula, isn't it? Now I don't choose everything. I need to choose specific records that they specified. So rank and game title. So rank, game title. So that order should be followed. Rank, game title. Then the next one is release year, genre. So release year, genre. The next one, global sales console name, global console name. Then the next one, so I think those are the records and they're specific in this particular order, so we should make sure you don't distort the order. The label should be done in full. We'll check that in the report. Do not include grouping. We don't need to group in. So I think we need to proceed. Go to next, then go on to next. So they said we're not supposed to group anything, so I'm going to leave it like that. Go on to next. Then sort your data. So sorting can be done here like they've specified at using release year, but the challenge is if you sort using release year or using the wizard, the problem is it will put release year as the first field, yet the first field should be rank. So this should distort. Our orientation should be portrait. So skip this, do it later. Go on to next. So I need portrait, next. Then title is crucial. They always give you the title there. So here they are telling us this is the title. So I'm simply going to highlight that. Yes. So I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to, so Control V. So don't forget to put the correct title there. Then click on finish. So our is done. So that's the report that is required here. So before I forget, let me go to, so this is my report and it's in the print preview. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to design view, then I'm going to choose the option which says group or sort. Remember, we've been asked to sort. So once you click group or sort, you see this option showing here. So then I'm just going to close. All right, so you will see that showing group or sort. So I'm just going to click on the add sort. So if you click on add sort, you can now go on to choose the sorting that is required. So you've been asked to sort in ascending order using release here. So I can go on to do my ascending order, choose my field, release here, and choose ascending order A to Z. So that's it. So now the simple task left to do is to go on to the layout view of the and make sure that you play around with the fields, and the fields are displayed in what? The fields have to be displayed in full. Like here you can see rank is not given enough space. So what you could simply do here is to, so I'm clicking on generate this field and I'm clicking on control and click on it. So what's the size of this field? Then I can use my arrow keys to put that to the side. I need to create this for this. Go on to release here. So release here, click on the title, click on one record, then enlarge. So release here should be seen in full. Release here. So release here is visible, so I can go put it to the right with my board arrows. So control name looks to be fine. Maybe I'm refining a bit, so I can just reduce here. Then everything will be visible. Now I go on to push these fields. So this is a very simple task of making sure you align your data and everything should be visible. Release here. I'm clicking on the title of the field, then the field name, then I press control, click on one of the records. Then here this thing is to enlarge so that everything should be visible. Then I go on to use my arrow keys. Then I go on to range, do the same, control, increase the size. So it's a matter of increasing or reducing until everything is visible. So here my report is fine. You can see everything is visible. So what's important also is to make sure that the title is there. We have done the title. Your name, sender number should be on the report. So here they do not specify whether they want it on the top or bottom of your report. So but it's wiser to avoid mistakes to always go to your design view and choose the report footer. So I'm just going to expand in the report footer here. So rather, no, it's not report footer. You have to put it in the page footer, so that if your report has got so many pages, you want all the pages will be showing. I've removed the page number. I've removed the date. So you can now go on to your design. You can go on to pick your label. You can go on to type your name, enter number, your slip number. If I go on to do my right click to preview, all the details should be visible. So thank you.